All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. It's Pastor Dow. Um, Everybody wants to know my take now. My take now, especially after the Donald Trump objectification and sexism of women. What do I have to say, especially after all this bombshell has gone out about him? Well, I have a few things to say, and I want you to listen to me very closely. I'm going to say what I've always said. Number one is this. I've always said this. I am under no illusion whatsoever at all that the political process in this country is just, true, and right. I do not think for 1 minute that we, the people, elect anyone. I think that we select, but I think that the powers that be elect. I know it's a painful truth. It is a universal truth, known well amongst those who are informed and don't have their heads stuck in the sand. With that said, I think what's disturbing is how that the mainstream news media, as well as the establishment, and I'm going to use that word, the establishment, how they game the people and how they toy around and they play around with your minds and play around with your head so much that they have you trusting in this system and trusting in what they do to the very point that many of you out there do not know how to separate your religion from politics. And many of you, politics is your religion. You think that somehow, some way that all the answers is going to come by some man or some woman, and you got another thing coming. It's just simply not going to happen. Now let me get to the question at hand, Donald Trump. To me, when I see all this, it's painfully obvious, and I know that I am going to really make a lot of people upset with my perspectives and point of view on this. But to me, it is painfully obvious that the establishment does not want Donald Trump in the outhouse. In the White House. It's clear. Because if you think that they have just discovered that information about Donald Trump, which took place in 2005, and all of a sudden it just comes to the forefront. Boy, you are blind in one eye and can't see out the other. It's about timing. It's about timing. And then if you want to know who are part of the establishment and the people who would rather have, listen to me very closely, the people who would rather have Hillary Clinton over Donald Trump. As a matter of fact, anybody over Donald Trump, because the ideal is they want somebody. It makes no difference if it's Republican. It makes no difference if it's Democrat. They just want someone that is part of the good old boy club. They want someone that's part of the establishment. And every 4 years we play this dog and pony show as if there's going to be some legitimacy to it. It's just simply not. Sorry, but I hate to break it. Your bubble and bust it up and trash it up and everything else. But this world is ran by an oligarchy, especially here in the United States of America. It's definitely ran by an oligarchy. You have one puppet head, one figure that's out front, but then there's a controlling, ruling elite that controls that one man. Sorry, or woman. That's just the way it is. And that's the reason why they're fighting so hard to get Hillary Clinton there in office. Now, what is the purpose of all this dog and pony show, of doing all the election and all the rallies and stuff? Because it pays to deceive the heart of the people. It pays. People will give money to a cause that they believe in. It makes no difference if it's true or not, or just or not. They just believe in it. But it's obvious to me that the Republicans, who quickly came out so fiercely calling for the resignation of Donald Trump and wanting him to resign, that automatically should let you know who is part of the establishment. Paul Ryan, the Speaker of the House, is an establishment guy. Hillary Clinton is an establishment woman. And all these people, and Donald Trump, he should take the advice from me and other people. Anyone who comes out and act like that they for you, and at the first sign of what you call trouble, they act like they're against you, they ain't never been for you in the first place. And that's just the truth. Now, again, do I really truly have faith in the political process of this country? The answer is an absolute positively no. I talk about the situation because you're interested in it. And you wouldn't believe how so many people, I can tell people I've been fishing all day long and they still don't get it. They still just don't get it. I think that we're living in a time now that where we love deception, but right now, my center of attention and focus is on this Russian situation. I'm telling you, something is going down, and something is going down fast, and it's coming hard, especially when Russia has done called all of their students and calling their people back to the motherland. I'm telling you that there's war on the horizon. And I know that we don't think that it's going to affect us, but you better go back and do your history, because as soon as they declare war, all the resources that we have, we're getting ready to hunker down over here in this country, whether you like it, comprehend it, understand it or not. It's all going to the defense budget. And mind you, remember what I said earlier, war is big business. All right, have a good day.